Hi guys, welcome to another part of the tutorial. So in this part of the tutorial, we are done with the wireframe and the mobile responsiveness, and we went ahead to do the high fidelity design and also the responsiveness part. So to still continue with the flow, we are going to start the login part of the page because we have login here and register. So we are going to design login and register screen for our site. So if you look here, we have a short description of what we have here, so that anybody that picks up your documents can easily navigate the page. And however you want to describe it for the web developer or the product owner to identify things on the page, it will be a lot more easier and save you time of explaining. So you can do the same thing here. I've not changed it words here yet, but that will be pending when I'm done with the landing page. So let's get to the login page so we can get like the exact size. You come up to this top region frame. You still continue with your desktop frame. Your desktop is 1440 1440. You bring it down here because this is where we want to do our login page. So we bring it here and zoom in. So for the login page, for the login page, we'll have to use um, an image or a mobile screen like this to demarcate it, but I think we preferably use an image so you learn how to import an image to your design board. So I'm going to go into my laptop. So here I found the image I want to use for this. We would use this preferably, yeah, and paste our image. So we have our image now, and we are ready to design we're ready to design our login page. So we can come here because I want this image to face the other side, and the login part is going to be here. So I'm going to right click, flip horizontal, and there we go. Voila. So that is done, and but I need this part to be demarcated so I can use this other side to write. So because we want to demarcate it equally, we can draw a rectangle on top to demarcate this part, and then turn the color of the rectangle to white. Here we go. So um, then we can choose to bring the logo if we have created a logo for the app or the brand. um, Bring the logo up here, bring the logo here, and then we start bringing in our elements. So for login, we will need drag it and come here. So what you're going to learn from this is going to be the parameters for login. So increase the size. So this is for name tag. This is for name tag. So for the name, so we are going to create a box to border it, and then we are going to remove the fill. So you remove the fill, you come here to your left for your right, remove the fill by clicking minus and add stroke to it. So add stroke to that and select the color of the stroke so that we can make it a bit light. So follow it slowly and then you're going to get it. Make it light, and when you're done making it light, then you come reduce to in add um rotation to the, and then you come here and add curve to corner radius. Make it about 5. 5 looks good. So this is a name. So you can choose to add the name here, add name tag here, name, right? And when you're done with that, you reduce it a bit to about 15. So depending on what works for you, I believe this should be a bit more lighter color, should be lighter. So when you're done with that, the name is there. You can increase the name to about 20, about 20, and there you go. So this is for login page. However you want to do it is best known to you and the product owner, but I feel like this works also. So sometimes you can choose to put in the name here, reduce the size to about 15 or 14 and then increase the color. So um, name, reduce it 13, and there you go. So I feel it is a lot better to leave it inside, or then we duplicate this to fit everything we are trying to do. So we can choose to, so let us write up here, register or registration. Registration. Okay, so um oh no, registration is not a better term. Let's say sign up. Okay, so sign up is better. Reduce this text to about 25. Reduce this text again to about 23. So when you reduce this text, you make this bolder, and then yeah, we're good to sign up here. Okay, so we are taking it, making it better. 35. So it's a lot better now. Sign up, yes, good, and so we're designing the sign up page for our product. So the next information you could ask is their email address. Okay, so email address comes here, and you have jack at gmail.com. So the size of this text, I believe, is really is too large. Let us make it lighter, 25. Let us make it 20. Okay, looks better, looks a lot better. Wow. So we reduce this, we bring this down a bit. Better. So then we can reduce this a bit to about 12, and let's work with that. So next on is So we create our password. We create our password. You know how to duplicate by selecting everything you want to duplicate. Press alternative and drag. You're able to duplicate. So we did not duplicate this email address too. So let's duplicate this and create our password. Okay, so we've create our password. So we can choose to create our use something like these nope let's just use something like circles to cover up the, okay, let's use hash to cover up the password. These 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So I mean increase it depending on how complex your password is. So you bring it down here. Okay, it's coming up nicely. So I'm liking what we have here. So bring this down a bit, bring this down a bit, and also bring this down a bit. So I can also bring this to this other side depending on so let us borrow something from a previous design I did, and then we'll have to change the name. So we are going to design this screen together, or let us change this name to this, alright, so that we can have a sweeter and better feel for our platform. So change the color to the deeper black, and so that we are good. And then phone number, uh, which one comes first, phone number or password, whichever one you want to come first. You can add phone number, call it 09062345345 798. So yeah, that's a random phone number just in case you want to call. So underneath the phone number, underneath you can have this message. You can have this message, whatever the message is. They are going to be KPI. They are going to be information shared with you by the client. So you use it to fix the information that you need to use. So medium, let's use regular, and also change the color and make it a little bit darker, so we can also it can also be visible. So and then okay, with pick this here, bring this up here, and here we go. You can also create this by creating from rectangle, pick the color from here. When you pick color picker tool, you select the color and off you go. So you use your pen tool to tick and change the color to white, change the color to white depending on the contrast. Depending on the contrast, it can still be black, but when you're done with that, then you change the width of the thick to thicker, um, change the width and also the curve to round, and yeah, yeah, we're good. So check it out. We already have it. So email me about special price and offerings. So you add that if you need to, and then you are ready to continue. So let us create this continue box. So you click take up the color over our theme design, and there you go. So it means to get it right, you pick it up here, and then let's round it a bit. Let's make it five. Let's make it five, and continue or complete. So for the web, we are going to make it that when you click on, okay, let's not make it continue. Let us make it sign up. Sign up, right? So not continue. Sign up. When you sign up, it takes you back to the login page. So your profile is going to show that you're signed up, because we are trying to make it because we are trying to make it a mobile dashboard, not a web dashboard. So how do we let's create a sign in page. Let's duplicate this, and also change the information. So the basic information we need for signing is just the is the name and the password, but we don't really need the name, because if you look under here, phone number will be used as your account number. So because this is a financial institution, we will need you to use your account number and your password. So we're going to take all of this out. Check this out. Check this out. Take the name out. Unfortunately, it would be interesting to use your name or email address, but phone number and password. Put in your phone number and password, and you're in. So phone number, password, you're in, and so check this out. Notify me. We could choose to add this. We could choose to remove it, but let's add it, and then move on. So is this aligned? Yes, it is. Did we leave something behind? Yes, we did. So impute it. Come here, centralize it, and we're good. So sign in changes up to in, and that's if you have an account already on Quadra. So there you go. This is like a rough format of the sign in. It could be more interesting. It could look a lot better. But for the sake of this tutorial, we are going to have it this way, and as we go, we'll improve our designs. So there we go. A quick recap: you brought in this image here and you send it into the artboard. You drew a rectangle on top. You wrote all your information based on the parameters that the client gave you, and sign up. The same thing, you duplicated this and you brought this information for signing, and when you click sign in, then you come back to your user with a user image here, showing that you are already signed up. So we are going to design that scenario, but next up we are going to design a mobile dashboard. So when you're done signing in, is then you're going to go to your mobile to sign in and then get into your dashboard. So Meet you in the next one.